Good afternoon. I'm here with the amazing Psychic Liz Cross. We're doing an afternoon probe, which is odd for
Mm,
us, anyways. But I feel good. Just ate an early dinner, and I'm charged up. So today we're going to look at World Liberty Financial. This was a request, and we did actually probe before, but there's been some like new stuff going on with it. So we thought we'd I think you actually might have probed it privately for someone also. I think I remember. So we're gonna take a look at it again.
yeah,
So
one of our girls out in California, heavy in this coin. And when I say heavy, I mean probably a few $100,000.
so to invest in this coin, you had to, go through like a vetting process. If you're in the US, you had to be an accredited investor. You had to pass KYC. They hold all the funds, so you're not in control of them. So it's very unique for what it is as a DeFi project. It's very like regulated. Um, but the news, so when it first came out, we actually didn't score that high, and which made sense. It kind of was a hit at the time because there wasn't anybody that really invested in it. Like they had like for at least for the fundraiser in the beginning before it was released, they wanted to raise a bunch of money before they launched, and there wasn't a lot of money raised. Now someone has stepped in, Justin Sun, who's a big whale, and one of the biggest whales in crypto. He's a billionaire for sure, and he stepped in and I guess funded them now, so they're fully funded and they have his backing and the clout that comes along with that. So that's kind of what's changed with this. So I guess we can do let's do the usual. Let's grab my master team and ask how well does World Liberty Fi do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years.
From where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021. How well does World Liberty Finance do? It's a 7.
Okay. All right. I don't even know if it has a price or a market cap because I'm pretty sure there was a pre-sale that happened. So people put up their money and they don't have the tokens. I don't know when the official kind of launch or if there's going to be liquidity provided so people can buy it and sell it, or it's just going to kind of exist, you know, on their platform forever. So far, as far as I know, you're not really going to be able to trade it on the open market unless something changes at this point. So people put their money up. They have these tokens that they have a receipt for, I guess, at some point, but I don't even know if there's any price to it yet because it hasn't been traded at all. So it's kind of hard to get a read on it because of that. So maybe once we get like an actual price assigned with it, then we can, say like, oh, how many, what percentage gains can it do, or how many X can it do. But until then, it's kind of we just have some positive energy. That's all we have to go off of right now. Okay.
Mm. So just to recap, you can't buy this yet.
There was a pre-sale, and well, I guess it was a public sale. There's a pre-sale and there's a public sale, and that was live on October 15th. And now the people basically are waiting for them to add liquidity or whatever it is they're going to do. Like nobody has the tokens in their wallet yet, as far as I know. So it's just
Listen,
kind of basically,
that just seems so bizarre to me.
it's a little
Like,
bit. As soon as I heard that model, I'm like, I don't know about that.
are they ever going to get the tokens? It's almost like it's acting as a bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. It's like you've deposited your money in the bank. And when you want to withdraw that money, and they're earning interest,
Yeah.
right?
For sure. Yeah. That's the
I'm
point.
getting that so strongly.
Yeah.
And you have to sort of, how do you withdraw? I feel like you have to ask permission to withdraw.
Yeah. That's correct. So it's like a DeFi bank where you earn like gains or yield on your investment that's sitting in the bank, basically. And they're just custodying it for you, and you make a return by having that in their quote unquote crypto bank. So it's a DeFi project that's like heavily regulated and scrutinized, I'm sure. And then, I guess that's why they wanted to do that. So everything's under their control. But
I just don't like that.
I don't like
Okay.
it either. I wouldn't go for it. So yeah.
Okay, so let's ask this question. Will they ever have tokens? Will they ever have coins? Will they ever have, will they ever give people like coins or tokens or things in their credits in their wallets? Eventually, but I'm getting it's going to take quite a long time. They're
Yeah.
spending a lot of money behind the scenes. Okay.
Yeah.
How much of the liquidity is there? Is it 100% liquidity? No. Is it 80%? No. 60? It's only 60% liquidity now.
Yeah. Well, if nobody can, everybody has to ask permission to withdraw their funds. I mean, there's not going to be a run on it, I don't think, right? They'll just, they have to like okay everything. So I don't think it's going to collapse because of that, just because they have full control over it. So they can do that sort of thing where they don't have all the liquidity there because they control who takes it out and who puts it in. So
Are they trying to create a cashless bank? Is that what they're trying to do? I feel like they are. I'm getting a guess.
yeah, I mean, it's a cashless bank. It's a crypto DeFi project. So there's no dollars involved really. It's just credits on their system. And the more credits you have deposited, then you can earn a yield on that per year. Like they'll give you an annual percentage yield or what interest or however they're I don't even know what the tokenomics are for it, to be honest. But I just know that it's a DeFi project. They're using Aave, which is a thing, one of the biggest DeFi projects. So they're specialists in providing yield for locking up your assets. So I'm assuming it's the same sort of deal. Only this is branded with the Trump brand. So it's like almost like white labeling what Aave does, kind of.
So it's less than a 10% yield.
Oh, that's not good.
Right. Yeah, because I was like, okay, how much is the yield? And I said, my starting number was 10% and I got lower. It's less, is it 5%? Maybe 6 or 7% yield. That's it.
Yeah, it's
Um,
nothing. So I
there's
think people are,
better money to be had elsewhere.
oh yeah, 100%. That's kind of a waste of capital on a bull run, I would say. So I think people are going to be disappointed, honestly. Because I think a lot of people that sign up for it, they're just signing up because of the name, who's behind it, but they don't really understand how this stuff works. So I think they may be disappointed in the end. Not that they're gonna lose their money, but it's an opportunity cost.
Right. So let's ask this question. If we were to compare World Liberty Finance versus Bitcoin, which one outperforms the other? Bitcoin outperforms by what percentage? 10%, 20%?
I'm gonna say 90%. It's my guess.
Does it outperform World Liberty Finance by 90%, 60, 70? You're right, around 70 to 80%. So for those of you out there, I know you're looking for opportunities, but it just seems like there's better opportunities in Bitcoin in the long run. This is going to take years and years and years. And I feel like the yield is just not great.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. You got to do with that information what you will. Let's move on to the next contestant on our probe today. So we're going to do a listener request. We got a few.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Before
wait.
you do that, you got to
Okay.
call the hits.
Oh, yeah. Let's call the hits. Okay. So the hits are obviously Bitcoin hit 100K. So we called that for December. And what was it? Yeah, it was December 4th, technically, when it was, right? December 4th.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So we nailed that. And then the other hit was for, Paul Aikens is now the SEC new the chairman that's going to come in I guess after the inauguration, he would come in when the new administration takes effect. So you called that within, I was thinking we called it the day before, but it ended up being like 20 minutes later, it was leaked it wasn't official, but somebody leaked that it was Trump's pick of like literally like 20 or 30, maybe even an hour after we did the probe. And then the next day it was official. So you definitely called that one 100%.
And that was important because.
Well, that's important because he's a crypto and like I wouldn't say enthusiast, but he's got experience in crypto. I mean, Gensler did too technically, but this guy's not considered to be someone that's going to be working for the people that want to silence crypto. He's really a real pro crypto guy to some extent, so that's really bullish for the market for sure.
And there was a crypto, wasn't there? It went up.
Yeah, there was a crypto. So we got that it was a buy the rumor, sell the news, basically. So you buy it before it's announced and then it pumps and then it dumps, which it totally did. Totally did. So that was also a hit on that as well. Yeah.
And then with the other hit, this is just today. Like we're getting hits every day.
Yeah, we are for sure. Yeah, there's a few of them in the. Damn, what was the other hit? There was a couple of them that I posted in the Discord. I don't have it up right now.
But another hit was the US is going to start amassing Bitcoin in the Federal Reserve to wipe out the debt, right? That's what we got. Going forward, they may not say it's towards the debt now, but going forward, it was to wipe out or try to wipe out the debt, and that they would start silently amassing lots and lots and lots of Bitcoin. And you actually wouldn't really know that they had it or were taking control of it until after the fact. You would start seeing it disappear from the market. BlackRock is the company that we got that was going to hold the Bitcoin for the US government. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's micro, certainly in the group, we all picked up on this. And a lot of people think it was MicroStrategy. That's a no. It's going to be BlackRock that holds the crypto for, as far as I know right now, for the US government. That's what we got. Will Coinbase, and will they hold it on, and they will hold it on Coinbase. So again, those are the kinds of things you need to be looking at. And those were hits that we called. Now, if you're wondering, Liz, I'm listening to this video public and I didn't get that information. Well, that's because you're not on the Discord, right? You're not on Patreon. We release a lot of information. A lot of the hits are for Patreon subscribers only. So if you want to become a member, and it's cheap as anything, it's like what, $15 a month? Do you know how much people sell this information for?
Hundreds or thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah, it's $15. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it so cheap? Well, because I want everybody to have a fair chance at the information. I'm not going to leave this for people that can only pay $200, $300, $400, $500 a month, right? No, that's ridiculous. It's those of us at the bottom of the totem pole that need the information the most, not the people at the top. So I try to make it as fair as possible. So if you do want to get in on some of this information, you need to go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond. Mr. Photon, Mr. Shakespeare, and Reality, they're all in that Discord dealing with all the requests. So yeah. Now, the other thing that we've released are potential day trading charts. Okay. What does that mean? Mr. Shakespeare has put some charts together. They are not released to the public. They're only released to our group. It's a new thing that we're trying out, but it looks like we will be able to know when to buy in at the low and when to sell close to the high. So watch this space and we'll report back on that. Will we release those charts to the public? No, but they are on the Discord. All right. What else, Mr. Photon? Sorry about that. I sort of hijacked your show.
We had a hit on an airdrop that we called a long time ago. That was for Agridex. It launched a couple days ago at 9 cents. So it was actually a pretty decent airdrop. So I'm happy about that. And yeah, what else? I think there was another airdrop. I don't forget what it was. So yeah, there's lots of opportunities. I mean, we've been hitting, 10x's, 20x's, 50x's. If you bought one of them, we called a couple different coins were the same name. One of them went 100x from where we first probed it. So I mean, there's so many opportunities. Airdrops. I mean, we've gotten airdrops that are worth. I mean, like the wormhole airdrops are worth anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000, depending on how much you did on it. What was the other big one we got? Mantra Ohm. That's worth about a couple $1,000s right now, and it's just going up. I don't think it's going to stop. What else? Yeah, there's a few other airdrops here and there, but I mean, you caught one of those, and there's your play money for the bull market, really. So I mean, it really paid to follow us. PDI. I mean, that information's released now, so I can talk about that. I mean, it did depending on where you watched our videos, anywhere from a 30 to 50x. I mean, there's some members that are absolutely, they're calling us up on the phone and they're like, like my portfolio is like insanely huge. Like, do I take profits? I'm like, yeah, take some profits. Like, pay yourself out, take your initials out at the very least. So there's some very happy subscribers for sure that were with us early, and that's just going to continue. So you really need to become a member. It is cheap. And if you are somebody that has a lot of money, you can hit the tip jar up. You can hire me for a consult, and that kind of helps fund the show in the background. But Liz wants to keep it open and free for everybody, no matter what level you're at financially. So there are ways to support us if you can, beyond the the $15 subscription. So we do appreciate that, and we do appreciate all our members that contribute, that hit all of our tip jars and hire us for consults in the background and readings, all that good stuff. So we do really appreciate that. I just want to say thanks to everybody that's contributed. So yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get back into the video. So we have a listener request. So for our listeners on the Discord, you can request coins, and I get to them on my list eventually. So this one is called Move. It's on a few different chains, but it's called Blue Move. Can we ask my master team, how well does Blue Move do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
Over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021, how well does Blue Move do? It's a 5.
Okay. This one is a popular one on Solana. It's called the Riz, RIZZ on Solana. How well does Riz do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
To its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years. How well does Riz do compared to Matic? For 2021 scale 1 to 10. This is popular.
Yeah, it is. It's a big, the Gen Zers, the Zoomers.
It's a 7.
Okay. So this, I don't know if there may be more than one token that's named this. So let's just get the contract address. I think I picked this one because it looks like very undervalued right now for what it is. So let's make sure we've got the right one here. So this one ends in KPV pump. Riz on Solana that ends in KVB pump. It's at 190K market cap. From where it is now, from 190K market cap, can it do a 10x or more?
It can, but I feel it's going to drop.
Okay. Can it do a 20x or more?
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. It looks like it's starting to bottom out here. Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to the next one. This one's called Haiku. Claude Haiku. So it's it looks like another AI coin. How well does Haiku do on Solana over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
On a scale of 1 to 10 compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021, how well does Haiku do? On a scale of 1 to 10, where it is now. Ultimate. No, that's a 3. Done. Finished.
Benito. Okay, moving on. This one's called Open GPU. I think this might have been a request. I don't remember. Oh, maybe not. Can we ask how well Open GPU does on Ethereum from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak?
Where it is now to its ultimate price peak compared to Matic in the last bull run in 2021. How well does Open GPU do? It's a 5.
Okay. This one is a very popular token. Just came out like a few days ago. It's just, oh my God, it's $11 now. Wow. Okay. It's a lot higher than,
Wow.
yeah, it's very popular. It's called Hyperliquid. I believe it's on Arbitrum, maybe. But the ticker is Hype, HYPE, Hyperliquid. How well does it do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
From where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021. How well does Hype do?
Hyperliquid.
Hyperliquid, sorry, Hyperliquid do. I'm getting a 5. Even though it's pumped, I feel like it's slowed down.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Let's see.
There is longevity in that project.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it seems like there would be. Okay, we'll come back to it. This one's called Boga. It's a little meditating frog on Solana. How well does Boga do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
How well does Boga do from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of, no, that's a 3.
Okay. This one is called Apu. It's I don't know who it's supposed to be, like Pepe's cousin or something. I don't know, sure. Apustaja. Apustaha. I'm sure you say it. Apustaja. How well does Apu on Ethereum do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
From where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years. How well does Apu do? Matic in the last bull run of 2021. That's a 4.
Okay. And we'll do one more before we bring it over for our members. This one's called FXN. It's on Solana. How well does FXN do over the next couple of years compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021 on a scale of 1 to 10 from where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years?
Where it is now to its ultimate price peak over the next couple of years. Compared to Matic in the last bull run of 2021. How well does FX? Okay. What do you know about this coin?
I was looking it up. They had an interesting Twitter where they were bringing up these memes from like the 80s and 90s, like some memes to do with like professional, like the WWF wrestling and like, weird commercials, like kind of like nostalgia, I guess. I'm not really quite sure what they're going for, but something to do with like tapping into that kind of age group. But it's a fairly new coin. It just came out the 22nd of November. It's pretty much been up only. It had one big dump here, but now it seems like it's recovering.
It's a 7.
Okay. And it's at a $15 million market cap, actually. So it's
Wow.
a bit higher than I thought it was. Maybe I think I maybe found it down here. So it was like 7 million. How well does it do going forward from its $15 million market cap? Is that a 10x or more over the next couple of years?
I think it can be, yes.
Okay. Not a 20x?
20. No, not a
Okay.
20.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. We're going to take this over for our members now on the other side for the part 2 of this video. I have a bunch of coins to probe, but we're actually going to be looking for one of our coins, big coins that we think. And so we actually talked about it publicly. So I guess I can mention what it is. We don't know what it is yet, but it's Alex Becker's meme coin. So we're on the hunt for his coin. And if you want to find out, if we find it or not in the second part of this video, you need to become a member. And you do that by becoming a Patreon member and then joining our Discord. So you hook those up. So how do they do that, Liz?
Go to patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond. And don't forget, guys, Mr. Photon does all this hard work. He does have a tip jar down below. Please be generous. And I know you're all making money. I know that because every time I turn around my inbox, guess what, Liz? I made 10 grand. I made 25 grand. I made 50. I made 70. I'm making 35 grand a month. Okay. So please, Mr. Photon does have a tip jar as listed in the comments. So thank you so much.
Thank you.